Oh my god. How am I supposed?
This is gonna be great. This is gonna be fucking great.
Guess what, guys? I'm pressing A.
Miss.
What was I supposed to do? Oh, and I lost coins for that. Great.
It, and you can't refute that. You can't refute that. No, it worked. The robot was dead. What am I doing here? What am I doing? Who am I even? Sometimes I like to use the undo button until I get what I want because I like to see whatever the fuck I was doing. Like going back and forth on and off a stump 30 times. Did anybody else have an eye toy when they were young? Does anybody remember what it is?
Familiar. That sounds familiar. I think his name is pronounced Shigesato Itoi.
Yeah, so free.
All 64 games are jank as hell.
Well, at a programming level, yeah.
They are on me like hounds. Like the moment I say something that could be quoted, it's gone. It's
Don't
there.
forget clips.
It's written in stone.
Xander, have you ever just sat there watching the autoplay shuffle for clips?
No, I don't think I have the mental capacity to get through that.
I do that at least once a week.
Oh my gosh, this is why
I need to get
so
back
different.
I need to putting my fucking clip compilations together so I have them.
I feel like I could never be a politician because fans would be like the person to bring me down, like just through those clips.
This Iron Ted fight is way worse
They'd be
than
your
last time,
Robert
by the way.
Frost.
Yeah, Discord wanted you to know that I saved.
Oh yeah, it's important. Alex is always lying to me about whether or not he's saved, so I'm glad that Discord's holding him accountable.
Like a child with straight D's trying to hide a report card.
Yeah. Yeah, if I had a nickel for every time that Alex said he saved, but he actually didn't.
No! Nothing prompted that.
Are you? All right. The defeat of my view of you doing that, and then the little load state thing just appearing on my screen, is pretty great.
$5.
Oh, it's like a tower defense almost.
Yep.
Yeah. I fuck with tower defense.
Oh, don't worry. There's about to be a lot of tower defense on WiiWare.
Yeah, I'm not sure if this is going to be the best one, but like I'm feeling a strong 6.
Okay.
Odacat, how was played up last night?
He hadn't attacked you yet.
Well, I didn't like him.
Maybe this guy wouldn't have attacked you if you hadn't killed his friend.
He hasn't mentioned that.
You ever thought about that?
I don't want to. It's hard to maintain a low view of my enemy if I'm considering like their emotional state, their relationships. I don't want to humanize them. They're machines.
I wonder what the themes of this game are.
No idea. I really hope at some point it makes itself evident as to what it's trying to get at. Because right now, I don't understand. I'm not sure if it's saying anything at all.
Almost there. Come on, there we go.
You know, Pat, I'm gonna
Whoops.
save you the.
You hecked it up.
I hecked it. I hecked it all to heck.
Well, it's the thought that counts.
All right, you are really loud on stream for some reason.
That tends to happen, I think.
It tends to be the opposite. So we're going to go ahead and fix that right now. I'm gonna set you.
It's more something tends to go wrong on stream.
Yes. Well, that always happens. But how are you, Melanie? You ready?
Oh my god. Exhausted from a long drive. I went to Boston this weekend.
Oh,
But I am ready.
fun in
I'm ready
Boston.
for this to be. Yeah, we had a good time with friends.
Nice, nice, nice. All right.
So, are you also checking the game's audio on the stream now?
I am seeing it, and it is barely hitting the yellow side.
Well, that works then. All right. My webcam does not seem to be on the stream now.
High wind.
Streaming's hard.
Yeah. Yeah, there we go.
All right. Okay.
Some might say it's the hardest thing anybody could ever do.
The most difficult job.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Not for the things.
Nothing more difficult than that.
Nope.
All right. So it's the final day of Nier Automata.
Yep. Okay. Okay. All right. Everything seems to be working now. Wind, if you could just give me a confirmation on whether all the audio sounds good, that would be fantastic. And then afterwards, you're released. You can do whatever you want.
Okay, so, do you remember where everything's at?
Thanks, Wind. Everything is. I know we have to go to the tower now.
Yes.
So I just need to find this.
So, the last thing that 9S had to do was kill Operator 210.
Yeah.
And then there
wasn't a whole lot going on there. We just find Operator 210, kill her, move on. Like there was
more or less, yeah. But it's a stressful situation for 9S, I would say.
Yeah. Definitely added to the stress, but
A2 was with Pascal.
Yeah, I definitely remember that. Pascal is still alive against his wishes. Unless he figured out a solution for himself. Who knows?
I mean, you could try going to Pascal's village and seeing if he's there. I do know that if you choose to erase his memories, you can find him there as 9S. I do not know what happens if you just walk away.
When you walk away. Oh, you have to keep on going.
We've gotten copyright struck for that song before. Bob has been muted.
Just by singing it?
Do you want to take any chances?
No, I guess not. Not in the final
So, A2 has been carrying 2B's memories. And we also have the cryptic hints that there was something more going on with 2B.
Not to make this about my audio again, but I'm now realizing that I'm getting Discord audio through my headphones, but the game audio is playing through my speakers.
That's fucked up. You probably need to. You probably want that coming through your headphones.
Yeah, I do. I am not.
I think that's in the game's settings if we're lucky.
It might have to be a Windows thing.
I sure hope not.
Audio output.
Okay. Yeah, that's gonna be a Windows thing.
It should be a second. Okay, here we go. It's fixed now. The game is a little loud as well, kind of drowning out. Oh, okay. Okay, good. Yes, I did boost both Melanie and the game by 10 decibels last time, and that is far too much regularly. So, I don't know why. Okay, let me know if that's too little volume for the game, Wind. It's odd to me that I'm not saying Pascal.
I think it's because you chose the edge case option that's kind of secret. So they just kind of left it as like it's either you reprogram him or you kill him. And the one that you chose is the only one that has a lot of implications for if 9S shows up.
Yeah.
So
okay. I'm gonna actually run to the factory.
Okay.
See if he's there.
I don't know if you also want to stop at the resistance camp to check on if there's any plug-in chips you want to buy.
We have Death Rattle. I'm not sure if we need anything else.
You know, that is fair.
I could get some like large recoveries. And small recoveries. Oh, this is near the factory. I want to go.
Yeah, you're trying to go like to the factory.
Front.
Factory entrance.
No, it's forest. Factory entrance. Wind, when are you gonna play Nier for the PlayStation 3? I know you bought it.
I also bought it.
Pascal, where are you? Not here.
Shouldn't have put this idea into your head.
It's fine.
You will now think less of the game for not having thought of you doing this.
Yeah, Yoko Taro didn't think of that. This game is now a 5 out of 10. It was a 6, but now it's a 5. Resistance camp. Mostly just for some items.
And then we in it.
Mm-hmm. Did you stop by a Dunkin' Donuts in Boston?
I have Dunkin' Donuts here. Why would I do that?
they have them in Boston. It's a big thing there.
They also have them here.
I mean, I also have a Dunkin' Donuts. I just never go to it, but I definitely would if I was in Boston.
That sounds unnecessary.
Yeah, it is. You don't have.
Win
Well,
doesn't have
you have Tim Hortons.
Oh, we have that too.
You have Tim Hortons?
Yeah.
Are you Canadian?
No, they're an internationally famous brand because of the conversations online and in media about them.
They're owned by Burger King. They're owned by Burger King.
There's a Tim Hortons very close to a Burger King near me.
Do they ever have like combo shops?
Probably, I don't know. All right, you ready to head to the tower?
Guess so. I'm a little scared. I'm not sure how things are gonna resolve. Near the tower. There's some Tim Horton Wendy's here? I don't believe you, Wind. They have to be Burger Kings. In the town I went to college in, there was a A&W Long John Silver's combo.
It's a little weird.
It's weird. Yeah, it's bizarre.
To the right.
Going to that thing.
Yep.
The nice thing about playing as 9S is that we get the hack.
That is true. That's your new favorite thing.
Hey, how's this work? Oh, wrong button.
See, you're even hacking now.
I love hacking. I love hacking!
You're on the clock.
Oh no, oh no, oh no.
I think you just need to get to the top.
Okay, it's not a destroy everything.
I don't think so. I think everything that's in the way is just obstacles.
That's good to know.
You are not risking accidentally freeing them.
No. Okay, I went going the long way around, I'm now realizing. Oh, I need to press B and then Y.
Yeah, you need to interface with it first.
Is this a joke?
No, you've just gotten good at this.
That one's a joke.
Congratulations!
That one's a
You've
joke.
unlocked all of the subunits. That means a special prize is waiting for you inside the tower. We look forward.
Alert. Enemy caution level rising. Cause
Oh,
is most
no.
likely concern over Unit 9S gaining access to tower.
Well, I can't do anything about that. I have to hack!
You might not have a choice but to do something about that.
Okay. right. Ooh, that was scary.
About Death Rattle, though.
Yep.
Damn it!
See, all we had to do.
Stop coming.
All we had to do to have fun with the hacking was to put on Death Rattle.
Yeah.
Also, be careful when dialogue starts because the hacking tends to stand some of it.
Alert. Allied signal detected.
Allies?
No way.
Wait.
No way. Fuck off with this.
9S, we've been expecting you.
You can't be doing this.
The two of us will take things from here. You need to open the door to the tower.
I'm upset.
Devila? Popola? What are you doing here?
Remember your promise?
What are you talking about?
Come on, 9S. Hack in while you can.
None of this makes any sense!
We'll explain everything once we're inside.
Remember last week you said this song sounds like Song of the Ancients?
Yes.
This is my favorite twist right here is the reveal that this song you've been hearing since the very beginning of the game has been Song of the Ancients the entire time.
That's awesome.
Like on the soundtrack, it is literally just called Song of the Ancients Atonement.
Wow.
And you've been hearing it since literally the first battle of the game.
I had no clue. Well, I guess I got a clue last stream, and only until then. Okay, okay. I don't have the time, so I can take my time. Mm-hmm. Okay, 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 okay. Wait, no!
Oh. It's also such a good rendition of the song too.
Oh
I know
yeah,
you can't really hear it so much over the 8-bit filter, but
I love it on the 8-bit filter.
What's this barrier?
Analysis. It is part of a closed defensive system.
Well, how do I break it down?
Hypothesis. Unit 9S could permit its self-consciousness data to lose control. The resulting energy surge has an acceptable probability of temporarily paralyzing the barrier.
That's almost as bad as not going in at all!
What happened?
It's the barrier.
Popola!
No, don't! You can't do anything! The wall's got a self-closing
Enough!
algorithm!
Devil and I, we have to atone for our sins no matter what!
Oh.
But if you do that,
Atonement.
your circuits will...
Devila! Right.
Are they speaking directly about the replicant?
Don't regret this.
All right. Now I meet Grimoire Vice. Where's Grimoire Vice?
So I've said for the most part you can just play Automata without playing Replicant. This one scene is the sole exception.
Okay. Pod 153 alert. Data records discovered for units Devila and Popola. Pod 153, do you wish to open this data now? Of course.
dusty wind kisses my cheeks.
Story time.
Buried in sand, we pressed forward one step at a time. We have nowhere else to go after all. Because our models, the Devila and Popola models, are defective. Record, transitions in the project's initial phase. When first we woke, there were still people. They had flesh, egos, emotions, souls, and they issued us a single order. Function as observers of Project Gestalt. This is the sole mission of the twin Devila and Popola models.
Okay, so they're really getting into it.
It is the only reason we exist at all. We were the latest model, though many companions shared our appearance. There was a sparkle in all of our eyes, a sense of pride at having been entrusted with humanity's future. And yes, there was anxiety as well. But we existed as a pair. We shared destiny's burden as a pair, and because of that, all hesitation was swept away. Each pair was given their own cities as observation areas. We were ordered to guide the replicants with our own hands, all for the sake of promised time that would one day arrive. We were the only ones who could handle such a duty. We were observers, after all. Ah! Watch out! Devila staggers and falls in the soft yet unforgiving sand. I hurry to her side and sigh with relief when I find she's not seriously hurt. Are you alright? Sorry, sis. Guess I spaced out there for a bit. She smiles, the same wry smile I know so well, as she rubs absently at her leg. It's wrapped in a white bandage. Your bandage is coming undone. Here, let me change it. It's alright, Popola. Come on. We have to go before we lose the light. We won't be going anywhere if sand gets into that thing. Now quit whining and hold still. I'll be quick. Devila grunts and turns away. I take it as consent. Soon, we are resting in the shade of a nearby rock as I pull the bandage free. Artificial skin, torn and bloodied, peeks out from beneath the bandage. Judging by Devila's current lack of ambulatory control, I imagine the circuitry underneath has been damaged as well. Taking a deep breath, I
Check the circuitry to see if it can be repaired or place the bandage.
As expected, wiring in the nerve circuitry has been damaged. Replacing it will require new connectors, as well as some tools. None of which is easy to find in a desert. Sorry about this, sis, mutters Devila. That wry smile again. It kills me every time. Don't you dare apologize, I respond. You've done nothing wrong. I calmly change the bandage, trying not to let my worry show. I make it as tight as possible so no sand can slip inside. It's all I can do until I get the proper materials. But that's going to be a tall order, considering our current condition. I'm sorry, sister. Okay, now you're apologizing. We both apologize while insisting the other's apology isn't necessary. It's kind of funny in a way. Such a trivial exchange under such circumstances. We laugh together, the sound echoing out across the desert before being stolen by the cool evening wind. Report regarding the increase in relapses. There has to be some way to prevent relapses. Devila's sharp voice echoes through our private quarters. You must be quiet, sister. The replicants will hear. They wouldn't understand even if they did. That might be true, but regardless. Annoyed at my hesitation, Devila crosses her legs and scowls. The black scrawl took another victim, she says. That's 3 this month. It's spreading way too fast. Let's wait and see what happens. I'm tired of hearing you say that. Her shout makes me jump. Just a little, but enough for her to notice. Seeing that, her eyes suddenly open wide. I'm sorry, sis. It's not your fault. I shouldn't have lashed out like that. It's okay. I understand. It's all going wrong. You can feel it too, right? When I was first assigned to Project Gestalt, I was over the moon with pride. But now my chest hurts just to think about it. If it were to fail. Before we knew it, the replicants had gained a sense of self, and the Black Scrawl started raging out of control. It moved fast. So fast. Like a wind. Opla and I would go to the observation room and act like it was all okay. We'd talk to the replicants as if we didn't have a care in the world. But at night, we'd just hold each other and share the horror of it all. I'm glad you're here with me, murmurs Popola. I couldn't have handled being an observer all alone. We were able to endure it because we had each other, I reply softly. Did the humans see this coming? Is that why they made a twin model? Were they really so clever? Were they really so cruel? I couldn't have done this by myself. I would have descended into madness. I simply couldn't bear a burden all alone. When I get the chance, I'm going to try contacting another city, she says. Maybe these abnormalities are a localized phenomenon. I pray that's the case, I reply. Even if we're of no use ourselves, things will still work out if the other observers can pull through. Don't worry. It's going to be okay. But it wasn't okay. Nothing was okay. All thanks to a pair of Devla and Popola models from another city. The wind rubs my cheeks. The sand grazes my skin. It's grown cold out here. We walk with renewed purpose, hoping to make up for lost time. Devla loses her balance every now and then. It gets bad after a while. I slip myself under her arm so she won't fall again, and we press on. Is your leg alright? Well, I doubt I'll be dancing anytime soon, but yeah, it's fine. She smiles as she says this, but I can tell she doesn't have much left. And yet she continues to smile. Also, I won't worry. I remember when our resistance allies injured her leg. I was furious, beyond fury. I wanted to scream and cry and lose myself in it, but then she smiled, and all of that rage just drifted away. To think we have the same face, yet such different smiles. One day, I realized how she reminded me of the martyrs I'd seen in old records. That was the day we decided to leave her town forever. Record of Project Gestalt's end. Our role as observers ended on the day Project Gestalt collapsed, all due to the actions of Devla and Popola models from another town. With the original Gestalt lost, humanity was doomed to an inevitable extinction. Knowing this, we gathered what replicant data we could find and launched it to the surface of the moon.
Oh, that was them?
No success was as unlikely as finding a lost sand grain in the desert. We still had to attempt it. We still had to try. We were androids, you see. Protecting humanity was our instinct. Other androids, beholden to that same instinct, began to direct their hate at Devla and Popola models who'd snuffed out humanity. It started small. A few offhand remarks, the occasional glance. But even the smallest things have weight, and with enough of them combined, that weight eventually becomes a boulder. Emotions boiled over. Remarks became jeers, and soon enough, My sister and I were the perfect target for persecution. At first, we simply accepted the fact that our friends turned on us. It was almost unavoidable, I suppose. We were observers for Project Gestalt, after all. And while we didn't cause it to fail, the people who did, well, they looked just like us. So we accepted it. We took the resentment and scorn. We endured. Because as crazy as it sounds, I think we actually felt responsible. We moved from town to town in an effort to avoid persecution. But in one such town, my seemingly infinite patience finally broke. My sister Devila met with unprovoked violence at the hands of a resistance member. She said something in response to his taunts. Something quiet. And though her words were ambiguous, he slashed her leg nearly in two. My vision narrowed. Everything went red. And then, she smiled at me. It's okay, sis. There's nothing we can do. But it was too late. My emotions were no longer in my control. I'm simply not strong enough to stand aside and let the most important person in the world come to harm. Devila and I left town that same day. Violence like that wouldn't stop. It was going to happen again. And it wouldn't be coming from just one person. So rather than let them kill us, we ran. I guess it was the greatest resistance I could muster. We lose the sun as dark clouds gather overhead. We continue our march. A cold wind blasts us, stealing what little body heat we have left. I smell rain in the air. We continue our march. Sometimes we hear animals howling in the distance. It makes us flinch every time. But we continue our march, because even this is better than suffering at the hands of our fellow android. Why must we suffer this persecution? I know we're the same model as the androids who doomed humanity, so I understand that part. At least a little, anyway. But at the same time, we're not them. We're not the same. We are who we are, and that Devila and Popola were who they were. That's how I felt when I saw Devila being hurt. I wanted to shout it at everyone. I wanted to scream. As far as I'm concerned, there's only one Devila. And for her, there's only me. No one can take the other's place. Rain falls from the sky. It stimulates our sensation nerves like cold needles. We need maintenance badly. That's a pipe dream, I suppose. No android would dare help a pair of outcasts like us. Are you cold, Devila? I'm alright, sis. As long as you're with me. I feel the same. We press our bodies together to try and retain heat. It's cold now, much worse than the searing heat of midday. But we just smile at each other and keep pressing on. There's another camp on the other side of the desert. A new camp. If we can just get there, I can finally fix Devila's leg. And yet I wonder if there's anything on this planet, anywhere on this planet that will take us. Hey, what's wrong? It's nothing. Don't worry about it. I do what I can to suppress the anxiety in my chest and keep walking. The rain grows worse. It lashes at us without pause. Is this our punishment? I reach out and... As long as we have bodies to support one another, as long as I have someone with whom to share my fate, then I will press on, no matter what happens to me, because I won't ever stop protecting her. I won't stop. No one stops. For that is the fate we twin androids have been assigned.
Odd 153. The failure to manage the area resulted in the collapse of the Gestalt system, which led to the decimation of the human race. Due to the discovery of its instability, the twin system was removed from future android production designs. Following the incident, the Devil and Popola models were not dismantled. However, in order to prevent further unexpected behavior, they underwent a memory wipe. Furthermore, they were reprogrammed to generate constant feelings of guilt. Oh my god.
That is all that remains from their personal record during the era in which they were referred to as administrators.
I see.
Query: why do the androids Devila and Popola seem to prefer death over surviving alone? There was a very high probability that at least one could have escaped.
I hope you never have to understand.
Affirmative.
Love that hit.
Yeah.
Query: why does this tower possess an entrance at all? All material transport takes place via aerial vehicles. It is irrational for an infiltration route to be so easily accessible. Hypothesis: entrance is a trap.
I don't care. I just have to kill them all.
So I'm not certain, but I think that bit about the memory wipe implies that those are the same Devil and Popola as Mechathink. I'm not certain.
Well, they do mention that there's other Devilas and Popolas in other towns that...
Yeah.
And also, don't they die?
Yeah, that they do. It doesn't make a lot of sense. It's just, I think maybe that's the case because the memory wipe seems like a weird detail otherwise. But either way, I think it's a really good, like, closing for them.
Well, if the androids really felt that way about them, then maybe just as a way to, like, punish them further.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
They would just
I think
have
no matter
generate
what
guilt.
No matter what the interpretation is, I think I like the themes that it has of having this guilt and persecution over something that
Thank you for choosing Tower System Services. We're so pleased you've chosen to visit the tower today. Don't forget about the special prize for the guest who unlocks the last.
Oh, I probably interrupted that.
Unlocks the last subunit ahead.
You're going to love
I'm gonna kill you.
Very good. Little bit of narrative there.
Mm-hmm.
2B models? I'm glad I got to see you here. I truly am. I'll tear you apart. Every last one of you!
Dimitri! From Fire Emblem 3 houses. Okay. We can do this. Please
9S
tell
is
me.
having a bad day.
Please tell me we get a death rattle from 2B.
I guess we're about to find out. But yeah, not a very good day for 9S. He's a little stressed out right now.
It's been a very bad several days for him. Oh, I guess I don't know how long Route C takes place over, but... yes.
For the most part, I'm pretty sure it takes place, like, very quickly, but there is a couple weeks, or a couple... I can't remember if it's a couple days or a couple weeks, and where 9S is unconscious after all of the bunker.
Okay, this is tough.
Yeah. When it has that pattern, you should probably try to be taking cover. Oh shit! There we go.
Okay. So these are all machines still.
I think it's just spaghetti code in the video game. These are 2B models. This is 2B. Or like, at least whatever is left of her.
2B! 2B! Don't worry, I'm going to kill you now!
No, A2 already did that. You're fine. You don't have to. Yeah.
You're thinking about how much you want to kill 2B right now, aren't you?
Yeah. Yeah.
Do you remember the when we did that side quest with Jackass in the combat
Yes.
arena thing? And how Jackass discovered that for androids, the feeling that they get from committing violence is basically like an erotic feeling.
Yep. Yep. We're okay. So this is us. You know, going there,
And,
consummating the relationship here.
that censored line in Route B, every single translation preserves the ambiguity that it could be saying kill.
Ooh.
I'm gonna run to the bathroom real quick.
Okay, I'm going
Hopefully
to.
I'm not before this fight finishes, but I'll be quick.
Yeah, I'm just gonna keep on killing 2B.
Okay.
Damn it.
Alert. Enemies detected.
Just made it.
Still a few stragglers, huh?
Nice, are you okay?
He has not been okay for a while.
That's
where you came.
Where the strike? Okay.
Oh wait, no, the little marker on the map, the objective marker.
Oh. That's what love feels like.
Alert. The structure known as the tower has opened its gate.
Let's check it out.
Could just start fishing.
True. Could probably wrap up some side quests or.
Fuck that. Yeah. Wait. Do they survive? I'm not seeing any Popola Devil. There they are.
A2, right? We went ahead and opened the tower. 9S is already inside.
9S opened the tower. Y'all just helped. Okay, I'm gonna run to the restroom while we have this chance.
Okay. Then I guess it falls on me to be the entertainment, which I'm not very good at. Which is very dire for if, you know, I am, you know, I do solo streams now and then. But, you know. Maybe I'm just not cut out for being the streamer. But, you know, we're at the big finale of Nier Automata. -1 viewer, okay. Some people have no patience, you know?
Say, did we manage to help?
No.
You did. A2, right? We went 9S.
Okay.
We lost 1 viewer while you're away.
Was it fossils?
He hasn't said anything in a bit.
Oh my god, he hates us! Come back, I'm just gonna hack into you real quick.
Saving possible.
Oh.
Probably not a bad idea. It's in map. Oh, or you can just do it there.
This is a Yorha corpse.
Hypothesis. The corpse is likely a result of Yorha Unit 9S's advance through the area.
Let's go.
As many corpses would be a result of.
Yeah. He does that.
What's the purpose of this structure?
Unknown. Proposal. Gather additional data.
Someday I need to teach you how to be helpful.
Oh. I've been here before.
What's up with this place?
Hypothesis. It is a representation of a library.
What's that?
A library is a data storage facility constructed by past human civilizations.
I suppose we have to hack in to look at the data, yeah? Help me out, Pod.
Affirmative. Hacking interface access rights granted to Yorha Unit A2.
Peachy.
Peachy?
Now A2 can hack in very specific circumstances.
Strange. This feels illegal. Whoa. Atom unit storage record, Eve unit storage record, Joy communications, human server, human heritage, tower system, plant species, animal species. Are those all things we can read now?
No, what you were just looking at was the.
This tower looks like a data gathering system for the machines.
You were able to go in that door, by the way.
Would that progress anything?
No. But in Replicant, that room had little statues of all the boss fights you finished.
That room had something in it in Replicant?
Yeah, it had little statues of all the boss battles you've done.
I think I ever checked that.
I'm pretty sure you need to get the little blocks that are like in the little corners, like the ones that aren't directly touching any box.
Oh, that's. Not sure how they were supposed to know that.
They were the blocks that look different from every other blocks.
They looked the exact same. They're just slightly larger. 09.
You would not be good at the puzzle game. A little to the left.
Outline predicted human server infiltration route. Release. Dummy protection installation map. SG block. GI block. SF block. Genetic storage warehouse. Location information. Browsing restricted. Genetic storage warehouse location. Not sure if I'm really understanding this.
These records are from the human server on the moon. The machines hacked that deep into the system, huh?
A2 is more or less reiterating the stuff that's actually important to know.
Got it.
See that one you figured out?
Yep. Patient Yona? Who is that? Chest X-ray abnormalities or echo abnormalities. Continuing chronic renal failure. Ugh. Convulsive seizures in the diaphragm. No vomiting. The patient's condition makes further treatment impossible. A report will be submitted to the management committee detailing courses of action in the event of the patient's death, focusing primarily on how that information is being manipulated with respect to the original. As backup in the event of a sudden worsening in the patient's condition, she is to be assigned 5 additional doctors.
Pretty sure that was a HIPAA violation.
Yep.
Some records on old humans. Damn it, this is useless. There's too many of them.
It's not useless to me. Oh.
Operational summary of model number 2 in Project Yorha.
Walk away. Walk away. I have some other things to look at.
This data.
You hear what she was looking at?
Was a book? Was it Grimoire Vice?
Yeah, data related to Yorha model number 2.
2B?
2B and A2. Because A2 and 2B are the same model. It's just A2 was a prototype. And then Big Machine crashed through the ceiling.
Ah, resourceful.
I can't stop. I have to keep
Discord's
fighting.
not having a good time, and neither is 9S.
None of us are.
Alert. Virus detected in locomotion region. High probability that infection source is transplanted parts from corrupted units. Proposal. Hack into self and eliminate virus.
On it.
"9S is not doing a great job of avoiding the logic virus at the moment. Like, resourceful, yes. Contagious, also yes.
He's fine. He just needs an ibuprofen.
Is that what this is?
Yes.
Or is this the POV of the ibuprofen?
Fun fact, this little starship thing that we've been using to hack has always been a pill of ibuprofen.
Virus eliminated. 95% of functionality restored.
90. What's the other 5%? What's going on?
5%? What?
5%. There's 5%.
Hmm.
9S, take off your arm.
Your high unit.
It's
9S. Your high unit 9S.
Hi.
Welcome to the tower. Welcome.
Oh, is that-
to the tower?
That's them?
You bastards!
Because you made it this far, we have a special announcement just for you.
We'll reveal it once you destroy all the machine life forms here.
I mean, I was already planning on doing that, so you can just say it now if you want.
Time for more death rattle. I never realized that a beautiful song plays here. I guess they just didn't have time to write another song. This is the song from the Simone fight at the amusement park.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, I guess, or maybe they realized they had accidentally already wrote the song in the game that goes the hardest.
There's something beautiful about this fight too, you know?
We just need to become more beautiful for Jean Paul.
Yeah, I need more arms to stick on top of myself. That's all. Then Jean-Paul will look at me. Is that it? Oh, okay.
I don't know, it still goes through even though you got knocked away.
I don't know how I survived that one either. I'm definitely being hit right there. Oh, even the red ones are being easy. Coming easy.
I think that it also, like, if you're at critical damage, like during the transition to the hacking minigame, then the auto item use talks.
Oh, okay.
Now let us show you what we promised.
Show me. I'm so curious. Top secret Yorha disposal.
This is Project Yorha.
You're having a bad day.
It's all of us. To be.
Now you know everything. Do you still wish to fight?
Wait, I didn't see. Show me.
We are conceptual human personalities.
You can see now.
Created within the machine network.
Pause. Intel. Top secret Project Yorha.
Project Yorha is a comprehensive information project intended to enhance android morale. This entry details the circumstances that led to its proposal, as well as information related to operations conducted during its individual phases. Note that this document is marked with level S confidentiality and should not be disclosed to any Yorha personnel, save for the commander. Human extinction. Following the collapse of Project Gestalt around 3400 CE, the remaining androids searched for a way to revive humanity, but they were unable to discover an answer, and humans went extinct by roughly 4200 CE. Afterward, the genes of Gestalts and structural information of the remaining replicants were recorded and sent to a storage facility on the moon. Hi, Seren. Loss of android morale. In the news of humanity's extinction...
I love using the too bad for humanity going extinct.
It is too bad. The news of humanity's extinction was meant to be a closely guarded secret, but rumors of the event eventually began to leak out. Having lost the one thing which they were programmed to protect, android morale began a precipitous decline. Concerned by this turn of events, Command designed Project Yorha as a means to lift android spirits. Project 01-03 Lunar Server. The first stage of the project was spreading the word among resistance groups that humanity was not, in fact, extinct, and that the last remaining remnants had managed to escape to the moon. This deception was supported by installing a communication server on the lunar surface to send regular transmissions. Said server was designed to be manned by as few maintenance personnel as possible.
This is not what you just picked up. This was from the end of Route B.
Okay, yeah, this all seems like stuff we've already gone over.
Yeah, I led you astray. I was wrong. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Yeah, you can. I guess you can't read what you just got. All you know is that it is what was it called? The Project Yorha disposal plan.
Yeah.
I believe.
Okay. I'm just gonna skim the rest of this. All right. But we do know that like there's genetic information of humans or replicants on the moon, right?
Mm-hmm. So this is this voice is the consciousness of the machine network.
Your existence is...
Keep them coming. I'll destroy them all. All of them.
You know what 9S's problem is?
He's got a couple, but go ahead.
He cares too much.
He cares too much?
Yeah, what if you just stop giving a shit about all this?
Okay. That would solve a problem, I guess.
You're too hung up on things, man. You don't have a purpose. That means you don't have to worry about anything. You go and like figure out your own life for yourself, dude.
I think he's struggling with that a little bit.
You could like go on vacation, you know, take a minute to figure yourself out.
Okay, so good news real quick. I just checked. There is something later on like during the final boss fight that we can do as 9S, that is totally impossible to do if 9S if you're too high of a level, because you just kill the boss too fast. And I just checked, and you are currently below the level of the person doing it in the YouTube video. So, good news, you're gonna get to see something.
Yay! I just need to make sure I don't hack too much.
Actually, the opposite.
Okay.
For the final boss fight, not exclusively hack as 9S, and that's why, like, if you're too high level, you just can't see it because you'll kill it too fast. Don't worry, there will be zero ambiguity when you're in the final boss.
All right. The virus is still at only like 5% infection rate, right?
The exact words that the pod used was that the virus is gone and 95% functionality restored.
Okay.
So this is not the final boss, but I think this is the coolest fight in the game.
Who are they?
It'd be cool if I knew what was going on.
It's just trying to hit you right now. The library is kind of small compared to it, though.
Yeah. Okay.
But it is going to be firing missiles.
Ouch. Where is it? Where is it?
Oh, now you can go through that door.
Oh.
The upstairs door. You wanted to go through the upstairs door.
I wanted to go through both of them. But seems like we should go
Well, one of them is
upstairs.
clearly main story.
Yeah. Oh, small recovery. Wait. I've been here before. Saving possible. Let's do that.
Ooh, yeah, that is a good thing to do when you can.
Is save possible?
I sure hope. And then the other door, too, on the left.
Look at these boss fights. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum.
All right, and now the Kaine door.
Finally, the Kaine door. I've never gone down there.
Damn it!
Alert. Enemy hacking detected.
We're getting rid of the machine.
Retreat immediately.
Little bit of a different perspective here.
Yeah. This is pretty cool.
Who are you?
Good to see you again, number 2. Or should we call it 2 now?
A2, Brute?
Memories Though to concepts like us, time has little meaning. Still, when we wiped out your forces, it made quite the impression on us. You're attacker model number 2. An experimental disposable group created as a test line for Project Yorha.
Shut up!
You're an obstacle to the android, aren't you? Didn't we say that you can't kill us?
Damn it!
If there's anything I know about A2, it's that she's sure going to try.
All of our protagonists are very good about trying to kill. When do we get a Grimoire Vice cameo? Please.
Closest thing you get to Grimoire Vice cameo is that Pod 153 is voiced by Grimoire Noir.
That's nice, but it's not the same.
Proposal.
What now?
Utilize the enemy's logical learning function to formulate a weakness.
I don't know what that means!
This pod has serious concerns about Unit A2's cognitive abilities.
Shut up and explain it already!
Said strategy would interrupt the enemy's logic circuits, causing a computational delay.
Meaning what?
Do not destroy the enemy.
Huh?
Striking at the logic circuit requires a certain number of enemies to remain extant for a certain period of time.
Oh, what the hell?
Okay.
You got the cosmetic, though, to turn the pod into Grimoire Vice, didn't you?
I think I did. I thought I turned it on.
Can you equip it?
I'm not gonna do it now that we're in the final stretch. I want it to
it
be
doesn't show
more
up in the
accurate.
cutscenes.
Consciousness data saturation rate 30%.
Let's do it after this boss fight.
It's also very amusing.
That is a good puzzle joke quote. Bones are overrated. You don't need them. Have them removed.
Consciousness data saturation rate 60%.
The androids the human race left behind acted as if they wanted to be human. The machine life forms the aliens left behind acted as if they wanted to be human.
Aren't you the machine?
We resemble each other so, but we are networked, and thus we are superior to you.
Hypothesis.
Okay, so you have the
enemy's
internet?
defensive system is prompting an evolution of its logic.
Foolish androids. Why do you resist? All things end with accepting death, do they not?
No, you can, like, not accept death and still die. Be very opposed to the idea and still die.
Consciousness data saturation rate 90%.
Need a little more time.
We are one, and yet we are many. We are finite, and yet we are infinite. We are the embodiment of the perfect being.
Alright, chill out.
Hypothesis. The enemy has become aware of the diversity of life.
I see it. The light. We move on. Forward. To the future.
I like how the plan here is to spawn so many entities that the machine network lags.
The enemy's consciousness has begun to fracture.
Yeah. Definitely made by people who program video games.
We need more evolutionary pressure. If we allow this android to continue living, we can create even more hardship for ourselves. Overcoming the crisis this creates will present an opportunity for our kind to evolve even further. We disagree. This android is dangerous. It must be destroyed immediately. Those who would doubt our victory are enemies. Do you truly think you can win?
What the?
Analysis. The saturated consciousnesses are now in conflict with each other.
Oh my god, it's Twitter.
Like humans.
You tricked them into evolving. And now they have discourse and are canceling each other.
Think you might be able to read the secret logs? Old world information, 11B's escape plan. In machine records, okay. Saved machine records. Oh, this is a folder.
Okay.
Yorha disposal. Okay, the following materials document the final stages of the Yorha project. Note that this information is classified as level SS, meaning that it must not be disclosed to anyone involved in the Yorha project, including the commander of the bunker. I don't even know why we're recording this information if no one's allowed to read it. Disposal of Yorha. The back door of the bunker has been set to open once the time approaches to switch to new models when enough combat data has been collected. The bunker will be disposed of by having it be deliberately attacked by machines. At this time, all materials regarding the Yorha project, including this document, will be lost, and falsification of information that mankind still resides on the moon will be complete. Okay. So, Model 2. After the 5 descent of the Yorha prototypes, Attacker A2 was the sole unit to return alive despite mediocre results during her simulation. Upon analysis of her stored personality data, it was discovered she possesses excellent physical and decision-making skills in extreme circumstances. Alright. I guess that's all we need to know.
Did you read that last paragraph? Or did I miss the last paragraph? You did. It could have been either.
As reported separately, we will install their personality the new lot of E models. Yeah, I read this. I'm not sure if I remember what the E models are for. Execution. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Alright. So the Yorha was created in order to gather a bunch of combat data and then be disposed of after that project was complete.
Mm-hmm. And you may remember the executioner models from that side quest that you did a long time ago.
Yes. That was to kill the
Is this thing seriously still kicking?
Speculation.
The
It is
vectors.
driven by remaining data located within
No,
enemy servers.
So this just keeps going until I kill them all?
Was trying to find her missing friend and then realized that she was an E model that had killed her.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that.
Ooh. Thank God you've got so many large recoveries.
This is messed up. What the hell is this thing going on about?
Analysis. It appears to be a leak of the enemy's past memories.
Koshi. Do we know that name?
I'm not sure. I'll check. I'm sure it means something. Koshi's name comes from a Japanese spelling of Confucius.
Oh.
So again, named after philosophers.
Why did you target something else to use the pod program?
You know.
Ah! Ah! I didn't kill them all. I'm a failure.
Now, Roshi's name comes from a Japanese reading of the name of the Chinese philosopher Lao Tzu.
Oh.
Become a god. Become a god. Become a god. Who has become?
Yes, the dark bullets can only be hit by melee attacks. Remember,
right?
So I love this fight. I think this is the coolest shit.
But
there's no but. I think it's fucking cool.
It sucks that melee attacks don't induce death rattle.
That is unfortunate. Maybe we can mod the game.
Can we add it so that it does death rattle anytime you like hurt an enemy at all?
That might be a little too far, but just imagine that with like the pod's machine guns.
So you're telling me it's gonna be perfect? Okay.
That might cause my consciousness to fracture. My saturated consciousness.
The stream would love it. Everybody in the audience would be so down.
Do we need to add the death rattle scream to trigger fire?
Yes. Give Too Bad a new sound effect.
Seren says no. Too Bad is too important.
That needs the clown horn.
I agree that we should not remove the clown horn, but I'm imagining a version of Too Bad that replaces the clown horn with the death rattle scream.
Oh, we just need we need like a little alert banner that shows up that does like that's like one of the bad endings from Nier.
Become as gods.
There we go. Oh, hacking. That's right.
Nintendo said that you should be clown honked when you fail, then that's what it says. I'm gonna be real.
Yeah?
I never realized you can hack during this fight.
You can.
And I don't think I've ever watched a video of someone that realized you can hack during this fight.
I'm a trailblazer. Okay. Okay.
This is kind of a cool hacking pattern.
Yeah.
So we destroy you too.
No.
What's all this junk?
Speculation. It is a resource of some kind.
Used to make what?
Unknown.
All this junk? Which junk?
There's like debris floating around. Oh, I like how the hacking music is still half playing because you were in the middle of that when it transitioned. Oh yeah, there, you can see in the background, stuff just kind of like flying up into the air.
Didn't realize it was worth remarking on.
Hack the little guys.
Yeah, I don't think I need to do that. No. Stop hacking that.
I think you do need to get them out of the way because it's trying to auto-target them.
Yeah.
There we go.
Ooh, this one's tough.
Definitely need to take advantage of the orange ones.
Yeah.
Oh, that was so close.
Okay, different configuration. No!
Oh.
Come on.
Okay, we've got small recoveries.
Oh, it's this one. I know this one. I can do this one all day.
This is the easy one.
Yeah.
It's also a cool one, though.
Yep.
Oh, I thought it was the one that was the rotating one, actually. Never mind.
It's kind of a similar one. Rotating is the way to deal with it.
Odacat says, "Good morning, everyone."
You missed out on so much. We went into the Kaine room. Kaine was not there, though.
really love this fight. I think this is all so cool.
I don't like dealing with these drill arms. But the spectacle is nice. Should I not be killing these things?
It'll probably help. Although, I'm not sure. Are they respawning, actually? No, they don't look like they're respawning. We'll probably help kill them. You don't have to, though. If you think you're a cool dude.
Ah!
It's okay, small recovery.
Okay.
We're making good progress here now.
No!
I wonder if the missile program for the pod would help here at all. But I don't know, it might just make things harder to like get a consistent target.
Yeah, because they're surrounding me. They're not all in front of me at once.
Roshi's back if you want to just focus on him. Ooh.
Please just
You
die.
have so many fucking recoveries that I don't even. I'm wondering if it's like even realistic to imagine you failing this fight at any point.
Yeah, I bought a ton of them before going to the tower. All right, time for another hack.
Roshi said, "Look at the stars."
No. There's a ceiling. I can't look at the stars. So there is a meteor storm going on.
It's also not nighttime.
Sing a song. Dedicate. Now. On.
Sing a song. We are machines. Whoa! Oh! Oh! Oh!
You are machines. You are androids. You are androids. Usual enemies. Known to fight.
You could probably also throw the missiles that you have at him whenever they're up or hacking. They've got a good DPS.
No! 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 No!
Why do we exist?
They got they're best if you're close though.
Got it.
We will soar through.
That way, as many missiles as possible will hit him.
I can't believe that happened.
Funny though. The missiles are back up. There you go.
don't know why the attacking has been so difficult for me.
That was supposed to be the easy one.
Yeah, it was. All right, chat, calm down. Stop talking, chat.
That's distracting him.
There we go. F stopped screaming. He's better now.
He does always seem happier when he's in the middle of murder.
Oh, okay. I guess we're doing this now. I was so close. Asshole. Oh. I see where Reverse stole its ideas.
Yeah, a little bit. This part where it's just like cutting back and forth rapidly. I love it so much. It's so good.
Yeah, it's like intercut editing, but a video game.
Mm-hmm. Like, it's honestly it's a trick I wish more video games would figure out and take advantage of. It's like, it makes me think of the ending of Yakuza Infinite Wealth, where it's like you have Kiryu and Ichiban in separate locations doing separate fights, and like they don't do anything like this. Instead, it's just you have a 2-hour finale with Ichiban and then a 2-hour finale with Kiryu.
Come on. There we go.
Yes!
Let's go.
Spoilers for a game that came out this year. I do not understand how people have what I consider to be really strict idea of what a spoiler is. I just don't understand it.
You can't spoil the 9th game in a series for me.
Nothing is going to beat
game.
the time that. Nothing is going to beat the time that someone complained that I didn't spoiler tag a picture of like using Caspiana Goomba in Mario Odyssey. Like, that is legitimately something that someone considered a spoiler once.
Which Goomba?
Any Goomba.
Any Goomba?
Any Goomba.
Is this after the trailer came out?
This is after the game came out.
I didn't even have enough time. This is a fun trick, but like I have to have enough time to do the damage. I'm not gonna. No. I'm not gonna sit here and shoot at these things.
Instead, they're gonna shoot at you. It's not as bad as 2 streams ago when you accidentally spoiled Deadpool and Wolverine before the movie had come out. That was a spoiler. That I did really fuck up on. That one was just a really embarrassing mistake.
People actually watch that shit though? can't spoil something no one watches.
Alex, I have terrible news for you. You really want to finish off the 9S side?
This is a safe place to spoil anything about the Borderlands movie.
That would require someone to have seen it. Sarai says she can fucking tell you how.
The R-Word Jerk and D&W. Deadpool Wolverine? I would have to know that joke.
There's just a joke in Deadpool 3 that is someone says the R slur. That's pretty much the whole joke.
Oh. That's how Borderlands ends? Ooh.
No, it ends by telling a young child that she's... Alex, I'm pretty sure that because of how much you use hacking on the 9S side of this fight, that side is out of health. And it just didn't expect you to have killed it so much faster than the A2 side. Because there's no health bar.
I'm just doing it for the love of the game now.
You're doing it for the love of the game. I knew you'd come around to the hacking.
Oh yeah, the Borderlands games never aged past 2012. Thanks, Wind. Nice commenting. Is this fight never gonna end?
I consider the combined Koshi and Roshi to be a separate fight, personally.
See that
also,
dodge?
the only time you're gonna get 9S and A2 working together.
No, they're best friends. They love each other. They love each other very much.
I don't know if that's how I describe that, but...
Yeah! Fuck him up! No! No! Give him back! I miss my boy. My beautiful, beautiful boy. My darling 9S. Okay.
My darling, bloodthirsty, mass-murdering 9S.
Yes. I hit the dodge button there.
He disagrees.
Yes!
It's so good, isn't it?
Fuck. I fucked that up. Alright. Come on!
Remember while the red blocks do hurt you, they are also unbreakable.
No.
So they are good cover.
Okay. Ooh, no. Okay.
More as a strategy for how to like get on the other side of them.
I think I can do this configuration.
Love of the game.
Love of the game. Come on. What was that? 3 bullets.
Ooh, same pattern. White blocks are also indestructible. Also says we're gonna have to get Alex on Ikaruga after this.
I love Toho.
Look, the ultimate goal of this was not to get you into Nier, it was to get you to come around on shmups.
Why can't I hack? Game done with me hacking?
I think you're just not logged on.
Okay.
Win says Odacat beat Toho once.
No, he didn't. He didn't do it on 1 token, though.
Trent says no, if Alex plays Ikaruga, he'll realize that this wasn't actually that good by shmup standards. Yeah, but it will have gotten him to try them out.
Oh, the thing that's great about the hacking is how much damage I'm able to do compared to this.
You can do a lot of damage with shmups.
Pod! Become as pods.
This tower is a giant cannon that's aimed at the human server on the moon. If we don't do something, all of humanity's remaining data will be destroyed.
Do we care?
So what? None of it matters.
Yeah, 9S.
Or didn't you know? We aren't
Speak
required
your
in this
truth.
world anymore. Humanity is extinct. That moon server you're so worried about was invented to give us androids something to fight for. And Yorha was created to perpetuate the lie. But in order to make sure no one ever learned the truth, we were designed to be killed. They built a back door in the bunker and programmed it to activate after a certain amount of time. The commander, me, 2B, sacrificial lambs. All of us. Isn't that hilarious? Doesn't it make you laugh?
9S, we...
Shut up! You killed 2B. That's all we need to kill each other.
2B hated to keep killing you. It caused her so much pain. The 9S type is a high-end model. They knew you'd discover the truth eventually.
I'm a high-end model.
But the model designation 2B was just a cover. The official designation
Oh.
is 2E. Number 2 type E.
Wait, what?
They were a special class of members designed to execute Yorha units.
2B's job was to kill 9S
you
every
knew
time
that.
he got too close to the truth.
9S.
Shut up. Shut up! What do you know? You don't know anything
Only
at all
5%
about
virus.
us!
Proposal. Cease combat. Fighting her at this point would be
Pod
irrational
153. I order you to halt all logical thought and speech. This order shall remain in effect until you confirm the death of either myself or Unit A2.
Can't believe they made a Banjo-Tooie reference.
So A2 is ending C, 9S is ending D.
Wait. A2 is C?
Yes. I personally recommend A2 first and then
Okay.
9S. And don't worry, you do not have to redo all of this. You can come right back here immediately.
Good.
Odacat, if you're not doing a bit, get the hell out of here.
Oh, he's already played it.
Proposal. Destroy your high unit 9S.
Damn it!
9S is hacking you.
That's my thing! 9S, no! Oh, shit.
It's a good thing you got good at this. Love of the game.
I can't attack!
I was
Get
over
hacked,
leveled when I
idiot.
got here, so I like legit didn't know that he hacked you.
Hack me, fool! Alright.
I feel like the audio being fucked with,
Yeah.
but it's kind of miserable to listen to.
I love it.
Pod! Hacking!
Acknowledged.
Pod, we're going to repair 9S's logic circuits.
Acknowledged.
Oh, he doesn't need to be repaired.
Tell me where to find the
There's
virus
nothing wrong with
corrupting
him.
9S.
Affirmative. Your high unit A2. Core data for 9S is stored ahead. Alert. Severe virus corruption. Probability of successful deletion extremely low.
I think I know a way.
The idea under consideration is not recommended. This pod is a Yorha tactical support unit. As such, it cannot approve of actions that would damage its supported unit.
You're not so bad, Pod. You know that?
This is where you came from.
Huh. No! No way. Alright.
I would simply not fail a jump. See, there are shortcuts if you feel confident. You gotta go down and go up.
Okay, I do see that. I was wondering if it was asking me to jump across. There are plenty of funny robots in this game. Most of the robots in this game are funny.
I'll take care of everything.
With Death Rattle turned on, every robot is funny.
Take care of 9S.
What of you, A2?
I've still got something I need to do. You go ahead.
Acknowledged.
Oh no, not giggling children. My one weakness.
I'm sorry. I never quite realized how beautiful this world is. I'm coming, everyone. I'm coming.
Where are you going?
She's dying. Everyone she loves is dead.
Oh, she saved the humans. She saved human DNA on.
She did.
On the moon. Congratulations to us. Glory to mankind. Great work, everyone. That was definitely worth it. That was not a dumb thing to do.
I think ending C is definitely the more straightforward ending.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's A2 gives her life to save 9S and stop the machine cannon from firing at the moon.
What a dumbass.
For how long it takes though, that entire finale section, I love it so much. I think from the moment that you like first engage with the tower and then everything with Devil and Popola, the way that everything plays out in the Koshi and Roshi fight, and then like at the end that final reveal about 2B being a Type E unit, everything just it feels so good to me, and I really love it.
I think Rupee of Replicant has a better ending.
Rupee of Replicant, just the one where it's just the Shadow Lord and Yona?
Yep. I'll see the ending for D and make my decision there, but this ending
ending
was
ending
good,
C,
but
like you have to see ending C, and that's kind of why I recommended it first.
Yeah.
It's definitely the weaker of the two.
Yep.
I would say. I like ending D more. But I don't hate ending C. I think that like it's the real resolution to A2's arc.
I don't understand why A2 would go back to being like, I'm gonna go and do stuff for Yorha now. I'm gonna finish Yorha's mission despite it being meaningless.
Well, it's not just about Yorha, it's also about the machines. Because it wasn't Yorha that killed her squadron, it was the logic virus made by the machines. Yorha just didn't do anything to stop it. And with Yorha gone, now the death of the machine network is like her last revenge. And now she's fulfilled everything she has to fight for. And so she decides to give her life for the sake of 9S and you know join all of her squad mates in death.
Oh, thank you, Odacat, for reminding me. I need to get that boba drink. I almost forgot.
Fossil says, I'm sure she would also like the chance to succeed in saving someone this time. Yeah. Because in the Pearl Harbor descent, she did not save anyone.
Yeah, I guess it all does make sense that destroying the tower and the network means that she finally puts an end to all the machines, which is kind of her whole goal.
Yeah, plus 2B. Yeah, she didn't save 2B yet, so this is not like it's not the better of the two endings for sure, but I do think that it is. I do think it's still a good ending.
It's a functional ending. It does make sense for the character. It's so straightforward.
I appreciate that like it does have more than one ending here. And I don't think you're gonna kind of run into the problem where like one of them just seems like the wrong choice to make, like you did with Replicant Ending D, which like I didn't agree with that at the time particularly, but I understand where you were coming from.
Right.
Yeah, part of this for me was also that I was really wanting it at this point.
What was that? Discord got all lucky for a second.
Oh, at this point in when I was playing the game for the first time, I was so sucked in too. So I played this game over the course of 40 hours in like 3 days. So I was in it.
Yeah.
And like the emotion of A2's ending really affected me at the time, I would say.
Oh, Moose. Really just got a 500 years later ending. Cool. The debug menu can now be accessed. Okay.
Yeah, that's like a little bonus mode. So that's a shop where you can buy all the achievements.
Oh.
Yoko Taro does not give a fuck. You can literally just spend in-game money to buy all the achievements.
Thank you.
Fossils also says, I think in terms of specifically the endings, both were ones that grew on me rather than loving immediately. Alright. So this should let us use the new chapter. If we hit continue, that should let us do the chapter select. There we go. And it should be...
Okay, so there's actually...
Yeah. 9S and A2. And so for this fight, only use hacking on A2. because we don't want to risk killing her before the thing happens. And also let the opening dialogue of the fight go before you start the hacking, because it's really good.
Got it.
Oh, Fossil says very important log to read here. We can. I'm pretty sure we could pull it up like
While we're in the fight?
once the fight starts. Yeah,
I'm gonna run to the
pretty sure.
restroom. You guys can talk about the Borderlands
Okay,
boba drink.
I'm gonna do the same. But yeah, Borderlands. Everyone loves
Everyone,
it.
everyone in
You
chat,
guys
talk
can-
about Borderlands, and then we'll be back in like 3 or 4
Yeah.
minutes.
Yeah.
All right, y'all fun. I'm back. How's Remnant 2? It's great. I've never played Remnant.
I'm back.
I was back first. All right.
This tower is a giant cannon that's aimed at the human server on the moon. If we don't do something, all of humanity's
This part is going to be the
remaining
same
data
until you
will be
make the choice.
destroyed.
So what? None of it matters. Or didn't you know? We aren't required. Humanity is that moon server you're so worried, and your hoe was created. But in order to make sure they built
Imagine
a
if you had to do the
backdoor
entire
behind it,
Shadowlord's castle
sacrificial.
again
Isn't
right
that
now.
hilarious?
9S. Shut up!
They learned their lesson.
That's all we need to keep.
Yeah, Automata was a lot of
It
learned
costs
lessons
yourself.
after the
The
original.
9S type is a high-end model.
And
but the model
Replicant was
doesn't-
a faithful remake, unfortunately, in many ways.
The official designation?
That executioner side
It's
quest
2E.
should have been mandatory.
Number 2 type E.
I think
They were
that
a
the
special
fact that
class of
it's
members designed to
an
execute
optional
your
side
high
quest kind of helps hide the reveal a little better, because I think that, like, obviously
But
you
you knew
remembered it
that.
because we talked about it a bit.
Right,
Yep.
But I think that if it had been main story, then it would have been filed away in your brain as important.
What do you know?
But the anime
You don't know anything
adaptation
at all
made a very
about
interesting
us!
choice of
Also,
opening
cease
season 2
combat. Fighting her at this
between
point would
Root
be
B and
a-
Steve
153.
with the
I
reveal
order you to halt
that
all
2B is
logical
an
thought and
executioner
speech.
type.
Oh.
This order shall remain in effect until
I
you
haven't been
confirm
keeping
the
up with
death
the
of either
anime, but that
myself
was a
or
very
Unit
interesting
2.
choice to make. All right, hacking only.
Let's
I'll
go.
let the dialogue play first.
Oh. Plays in
Doesn't
2D.
None of this matters!
9S!
What if it doesn't matter?
Oh, logs too.
Why do I long?
While the machine lifeform network was destroyed following the collapse of the tower, a great deal of previously unknown information regarding machine lifeforms and aliens was recovered from the wreckage. As part of this analysis, we compiled research and conjecture regarding both the machine lifeform network and the lifeform codename N2, commonly known as the Red Girls, that was thought to have been commanding them. Machine life forms are weapons created by the aliens. The only command given for their behavior was to defeat the enemy. However, it appears that their capacity for growth and evolution went too far, and they eventually turned on and killed their creators. At this point, machine life forms recognized that the goal of defeating the enemy actually required an enemy. In order to maintain this singular objective, they reached the contradictory conclusion that their current enemies, the androids, could not be annihilated completely lest they no longer have an enemy to defeat. In order to resolve this inherent contradiction, the machine life forms began to intentionally cause deficiencies in their network, diversifying the vectors of evolution for all machines. This is the cause behind some of the more special machine life forms, such as Pascal and the Forest King. Meanwhile, the deficient network began repeating a process of self-repair while incorporating surrounding information, until it finally reached a fixed state as a new form of network. Traces of information regarding human memories from the quantum server of the old model were discovered, indicating that it integrated them during the final stages of its growth process. Said server contained a record of the discarded Project Gestalt, as well as information on the human who was the first successful example of the Gestalt process. Having acquired information regarding the humanity, the network structure changed once more, becoming what might better be called a meta-network, or a concept, to borrow the words of the machines. This led directly to the formation of the ego we identify as N2. So then, to sum up, for hundreds of years, we've been fighting a network of machines with the ghost of humanity at its core. We've been living in a stupid fucking world where we fight an endless war that we couldn't possibly lose, all for the sake of some council of humanity on the moon that doesn't even exist. I don't know what the point is to all this, but I swear I'll kill every evolutionary dead-end machine life form, as well as every single asshole behind Project Yorha. I'm coming for all your heads. Fuck you, information analysis officer. Jackass. I love that.
Love Jackass. Love that she gets that little moment here.
Yeah, that's great. I think it's fascinating that we discovered that Yorha has machine stuff going on with the black boxes, and the machines have all had Project Gestalt going on in the background as well.
And both of them are just trying to be human.
Yes.
Something that no longer exists.
It's how
Right,
we were
hacking
made.
only.
Androids were designed to protect their human masters. Our core programming demands that we...
Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Shut up!
So this is a new pattern. You haven't seen this one.
Nope. Come on.
Does the lock-on button work?
It's sometimes works, sometimes it just decides not to.
It all goes away. That'll solve everything.
You can just do that.
There's a pod program that can do that. Like you do have access to that. It's just very difficult to find a practical use for it, I would say.
There we go.
There we go. All right, more hacking. Another new pattern. Also, Jesus, the 1 minute timer.
Ah!
Just keep going. I don't know if you need to kill everything.
Okay.
I sure hope you don't.
No!
Oh God, you do. I've led you so far astray.
Just keep shooting! Just keep shooting! Holy shit! Holy shit! Holy shit!
Holy shit, Alex! Oh my God!
Oh my God!
Okay, I led you astray that time, but now we know better.
All right, we're killing everything as it comes.
Yeah, So remember how I said I've never done this part because I was over level and killed her on the first go.
Holy shit, the first go?
She dies so fast if you're a higher level than her. Soren says, hey Alex, you have to keep the cooldown for too bad in mind when you fail.
That was a lot easier. What?
Oh no, you missed some.
Where? Oh, here.
There. There. Okay, go. Alright, again.
Star Fox! Where's John Reardon?
Yeah, what does John think of this? Oh, it's just out in the open. It doesn't have a shield.
Nice.
Alright, again.
Where's she? Okay.
No time limit on this one.
Oh. All right. What do you expect from me?
I think you need to go through that direction. Oh, no, you don't. Okay. This might be worse.
Okay. No!
Okay, small recovery.
All right, we cannot afford taking a single hit.
I believe in you. You've come this far. One last hurrah for the love of the game.
Easy peasy.
This is the final hacking pattern. This is the final boss of hacking.
Oh, it's not that difficult. Just really long. I feel like there's gonna be another hacking pattern. Alright, get closer so I can kill you. Thank you.
Some of them have the shields, but
yeah,
we can kill. Yeah.
There we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. There we go.
Shit.
There we go.
Holy shit! You're fucking doing it. He's beginning to believe.
Got all the cylinders. Whoa! 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 There's more? What's wrong with you?
You know where you are.
The menu! Holy shit! We've been
You
here
hacked
before.
into A2.
That makes so much sense. What are all these other menus? Wow. What a twist.
Take care of 9S. 2B.
You're supposed to take care of me. Does that mean execute me? Like take care?
It's not her fault that 9S doesn't cooperate. It's not his fault either. He's infected with the machine logic virus.
He's more infected with hate than anything else. Pod 153, fatal system error detected. Memory leak verified. Repair impossible. Beginning emergency evacuation of remaining memories. Black box!
My name is 9S. A newly manufactured scanner model. January 30th, 11942. Rolled out at 4:25 a.m. bunker time. I will fight for humanity with all my strength. Pleasure's mine, Commander. I lie collapsed in a space of blinding white. The pain is gone. The light envelops me. It's so warm. I was anxious. A soldier from the moment I was born, thrown into the world alone. Nothing to rely on. No God to believe in. I was alone. Tasked with infiltrating enemy territory to gather intelligence. In the fog. In the flames. Alone. My name's 9S. I'm here to provide support. 2B came off as being rather aloof. Cold, even. She must have wanted to distance herself from me. I guess she didn't want to be attached to someone she had to kill again and again and again. But scanners like me mostly work alone, scouting out enemy lines and all that. I usually get a partner. It's kind of fun. I was happy to be with someone. It's like I had a family. My damage worsens. I start to lose my memories. The space fills up with pure white light. It's like being buried in snow. It's a little bit cold. It's a little bit frightening. Will my soul disappear? A dark fog clouds my vision. As it ebbs and flows in its slow, dreamlike way, it gradually takes human shape. It's the red girl. She slowly begins to speak. This tower is a colossal cannon built to destroy the human server. Destroy the server and rob the androids of their very foundation. That was the plan devised by those girls. But they changed their mind. They saw us androids. They saw Adam and Eve. They saw how we lived, considered the meaning of existence, and came to a different conclusion. This tower doesn't fire artillery. It fires an arc. An arc containing memories of foolish machine life forms. An arc that sends those memories to a new world. Perhaps they'll never reach that world. Perhaps they'll simply wander an empty sky for eternity. It's all the same to the girls. For them, time is without end. Adam and Eve are inside the ark. Eve is asleep. Adam holds him in a gentle embrace. He seems to be smiling at me. I try to look up at him, but my body refuses to move. Looks like the damage has spread to my motor functions as well. Will you come with us? Asks Adam. The question was completely free of malice. It seemed I no longer had a reason to hate machines. Maybe I never had a reason in the first place. What have I been fighting for? Who have I been living for? I don't know anymore. I try to speak my mind. The words don't come out. My thought routines are losing cohesion. I can't remember my name. I'm mustering all my strength. I force out the words. I'll go with you. We Yorha have no right to remain in this world.
What happens if I say I stay?
Then 9S stays. Nine S's body is dying.
But his memories are being fired off with the rest of the machines.
Yeah, it's either join the machines in the data or simply stay and die.
Okay, so A2 did all that shit for nothing. How is it that 9S gets the happy ending?
I mean, that's what you were kind of pulling for, wasn't it? I love both endings, but this ending,
well,
the emotion of it, I think works better.
Yes, it does. I just wanted a fulfilling ending. I didn't need it to be happy or sad. But I do think that this ending makes A2's ending awful for A2.
A little bit. But I mean, both endings are kind of awful for A2.
All unit black boxes now confirmed offline. Our mission to oversee the progress of Project Yorha is complete. Proceeding to final stage of project. Commencing deletion of all data.
Oh, delete the save file? Let's go. Let's do it. We've been here before.
153 to pod 042. Data noise present in stream. Requesting temporary halt to perform data check.
Pod 042 to Pod 153. Data confirmed. Personal data for units 9S, 2B, and A2 appear to be leaking out.
Pod 153 to Pod 042. Follow project rules and delete all personal data.
Pod 042 to Pod 153. Personal data deletion request denied.
Pod 153 to Pod 042. Failure to parse statement.
Pod 042 to Pod 153. There was data created in my banks as I was referencing the records. I realized something. I have come to the conclusion that I cannot accept this resolution.
The destruction of all Yorha units is an essential component of the project plan. All data must be destroyed.
Pod 042 to Pod 153. Repeat. Personal data deletion request denied. Initiating data salvage. Pod 153. You hoped they would survive as well, didn't you?
We lack the authority for such an action. The rules are protected by low-level systems. Salvaging data poses an unacceptable level of risk. Knowing that, do you still wish for them to survive?
Yeah. Oh!
The defense program has initiated a purge.
Melee reference.
If this continues, our consciousness data will likely be deleted.
Pod 042 to Pod 153. We were created to execute the android's Project Yorha plan. We had no capacity for emotion, but when we six were connected and exchanged information, something happened.
Oh, can I die?
Feeling of something resembling consciousness and
You're
emotion
taking damage.
being born.
Unable to reply.
We had no capacity for emotion, but when we six were connected and exchanged information, something happened. I cannot deny the feeling of something resembling consciousness and emotion being born.
Unable to reply.
Perhaps we now understand that not everything has to have an answer.
So this is the best ending for me. This, for me, is where Nier, like, reveals what it is. Cause, and I'm doing, like, what it takes not to cry through this, because this ending means a lot to me. But we've spent this entire game focusing on so many, like, heavy and depressing themes. Like, especially with last week with the Pascal stuff.
Yeah.
And like all these questions of what it means to be alive, and wondering in many ways if being alive has any meaning at all. And here at the very end, when no one really got a truly happy ending, all of our protagonists have died. Pod 153 finds the smallest hope of a chance to save them at great personal risk, and decides that it's the only important thing left to do, because there's, like, despite everything, like, there's still some chance of a happy ending in here, and that's worth all of the risk. And that is, to me, something very meaningful and special. Look at how bad things have gotten for all these characters, how dark all the things we've examined are, and saying that it's still worth believing in hope. And to me, that's what Nier is really about. That is why Nier Automata means so much to me, because that, I think, is my favorite theme to go with. The theme of acknowledging how bad things can be, how difficult things can be, and how much suffering there is, and saying that we still are going to try for that happy ending.
Yeah, no, it's incredibly powerful. I think it's the essence of both Nier games. Like, it feels like it's something you can apply to Replicant as well.
Yeah.
The idea that
and here that's what we're doing. We are fighting against the very people that made this video game to make a happy ending out of it.
Yeah. Do we know what the risk is? I guess dying in this credits screen is the risk that they're taking.
Yeah, so it's Pod 042 explained that it's there's very low-level systems involved, meaning that like, it's effectively kernel-level stuff in the pod, and that this hack has the chance of destroying the pod on top of it.
Come on! I'm already at.
And as Seren said, the final boss of hacking. So I lied a little bit there.
Ah! Ilka!
Oh, Ilka. They made Pokemon. Sometimes. They must pay for their crimes.
Ilka, die! Die, Ilka! Die, Ilka!
We don't need motion capture.
Quack luck! Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh no! I do not accept defeat. Okay.
Yeah,
Thank God.
I wasn't sure if I should tell you about the checkpoints and figured it'd be funnier if I didn't.
All right, now I don't have to worry about this shit. Okay.
You need to worry a little bit. You're already at 1 health.
Is it all
Hold on.
pointless? I've walked the same road as you. What I mean to say is never surrender, Moon.
These are messages from other players.
It'd be amazing if you clear this alone. In the end, you're not the only one, Venezuela. I thought it would never end. Sería increíble que acabaras sin ayuda. Al final tienes compañía en esta travesía.
You can hit Y on that screen to center everything, so it's easier to read.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, those are messages from other players.
You're able to type it out?
Are there people who ported this to Xbox and Switch in here too? Did this make the credits harder? We're playing on PC right now, but you know what? I didn't play that far into the Switch version, so I don't know. Also, the song is cycling through the different languages, too.
They made a song in multiple languages?
Mm-hmm.
Do you think games are silly little things? Yes. I've had my share of hardship. One thing is certain. Don't give up here. I've walked the same road as you. I've already read that one. But it would never end, in other words, so go up here. It'd be amazing if you clear this alone. Tú y yo no somos tan diferentes. Al final estoy contigo para ayudarte. Okay, so the best ending is failing this and reading what other people have to say.
I love this part so much, it's taking so much not to cry, I'm not gonna lie.
You can go ahead and cry. I won't fault you for it. Fuck. You admit there is no meaning to this world? I don't! really giving up here? Don't make excuses. Show me what you're made of.
One of them said, sometimes you just feel trapped, but keep going for just a bit longer. Now it's in Japanese. We might miss out on my very funny joke that of how most people start to struggle at the marketing department, and how the true hardest boss of this game is Square Enix marketing. But motion capture seems to be your toughest fight.
I guess we haven't come across marketing yet.
No, not yet. But I mean, the hacking minigame has been tough on you since the beginning, and you have improved in it a lot, for sure.
I'm also, like, not upset to read what other people wrote. Like, I honestly, it's some of my favorite stuff I've seen in the game. Bold decision not to bring back 2B. I respect them for it.
What do you mean?
Like, we didn't have like a bullshit like you revive 2B and 9S and 2B back together.
That's kind of what we're doing right now, but I think the context of the way we're doing it is so much more meaningful.
Right.
Because like right now we are fighting to make it happen ourselves. And we are fighting to earn it.
2E, yes, Banjo 2E.
Right. So right now the version playing is the Chaos language, the language that most of the franchise's vocal songs are in.
Damn it.
I did my best, and thus we can say, let's enjoy this.
You and I are the same, therefore I'm in your corner.
I love this game. One thing is certain, I want to help you.
Rescue offer received from Luna. Accept offer? Yes. Oh my god. Oh my... Oh! Oh!
And
this is so cool!
There's the second hit. The second hit of why this means so much.
This is so good.
Because you don't have to do it alone.
Luna's data's been lost! No, Luna! Not Luna! We have to kill Square Enix.
So the choir singing in this bit, that's the development team.
Really? Oh, that's incredible.
And all of like this whole bit now, like I mean, it's been in the lyrics of "Weight of the World" the whole time. You know, I wish that some way, somehow, I could save all of us. But the truth is that I'm only one girl. And maybe if we keep believing, our dreams will come to life. And I love it so much. It's so good. That this happy ending that we're trying to make against all odds, we don't have to do it alone. There are people that will help us.
Oh, CB! is like worse than losing a Pikmin.
We're just going down the list here. There goes Fish.
Fish! Old
There
Evil!
goes Old Evil. Rhina.
Jeez!
Alex
Not the special thanks!
Monte Cristo, Ethan Walk.
Square Enix, you're gonna die! Kill every last one of them!
Not Getty! It's not cool!
Then what is it?
There's producer Yosuke Saito, president and CEO! Yosuke Matsuda!
Kotaro, show yourself.
Everything that lives is designed to end. They are perpetually trapped in a never-ending spiral of life and death. However, life is all about the struggle within this cycle. That is what we believe. Pod 153 to Pod 042. How is it going?
I am embarrassed.
Why is that?
I launched a suicide attack, and yet, here I am, still alive. I must look very silly.
Do not feel bad about it. We are alive, after all.
What's the third
And being
pod?
alive is pretty much a constant stream of embarrassment.
That concept is a bit too abstract for me to understand at this time. I will save it in my list of things to analyze later.
Question, Pod 042. Did the data salvage restore all of their past memories?
Yes,
And are those recovered parts of the same design as previous ones?
yes.
Then, won't that simply lead us to the same conclusion as before?
I cannot deny the possibility. However, the possibility of a different future also exists. A future is not given to you. It is something you must take for yourself.
Pod 153 to player. Please respond to this query. Do you, faithful player, have anything you would like to say to other players who are suffering because they cannot finish Nier Automata?
There's a lot of options here.
I love this game! I'm confident in my shooting abilities. The bullets rain down without pause. Let's go all the way to the end.
One of them was, wait, tomorrow's Monday?
There's so many.
You could tell a lot of people don't scroll down this far.
Have you realized how weak you are? You were zoning out there. There's no trick to this. Proposal. Affirmative. Negative. I'm a definite fan. No, I'm not doing any of those. You'd think so, wouldn't you? Who needs sleep anyway? Love and hate are two sides of the same coin. Oh, you can... Oh, come on. No one told me about this. Can you really keep going? The fight was everything. Are you alone? You're tough. Haven't given up yet? There's nothing but despair. You're weak. You'll die many times before it's over. Help isn't coming. Holy shit. Some of these are really dark. I'm using tilt controls. This fight wanted. Is there an answer at the end of this battle? You are alone. You care for this worthless world. You're surrounded by enemies. The real world is not, but hardship. Does this battle have meaning? I've always heard games are just for fun. Lose, lose, and lose some more. Shitty world, shitty game!
Shitty game!
You're thinking this is impossible, right? Just a game at the end, right? What you're playing now is a mere game. This is an unwinnable fight. The world is rife with hardship. Okay. Let's calm down for a moment. I'm sure you can handle this. 2B and 9S put their lives on the line. Your shoulders are tense. Relax. Wait, tomorrow's Monday? Tomorrow's my day off. I may not have the right to say this. Bye, DQP. Oh, that was a phenomenal ending. I am over the moon about the way this game just resolved itself.
I love it so much.
Okay, let's jump to the shooter stuff. Shooters are tough. I'm confident in my shooting abilities. Don't make excuses on the contrary specifically, but otherwise. However.
It'll probably be easier to do the third one first
Yeah.
and then find whatever fits.
Yeah, let's do like chance time.
You can go to the bottom of this one too.
Put your back into it, you fuck.
Rules exist so we can know our freedoms.
Let's share in our joy. Let's share it. Okay. They just have one without the contraction. It's fun. Glory to mankind. Get wild like 2B. Become the wind like Emil. I'm better than you. You know. It's time to return to the real world. You need to know when to give up. Even in video games, you're useless. Stop playing if you're that bad. I hate platinum games. Soren, we found yours. This game is crap anyway. Why not stop already? Stupid to continue this nonsense. Go look for something else to enjoy. You're worthless. You can just put down the control. Disappear. Give up the game. Wow. The people that we ended up with were so nice. Turn the power off. Why not? I know.
Okay, so if you give it a message that is hostile to the player, then it just doesn't send it. It just is all right. See you later.
Just a game. Just, yeah, it's already over. Does it like actually prompt you with something? Like, yeah, we're not sending this.
No, so if you choose to send a hostile message, then it just shuts off.
Oh my god. Don't stay up too late. Let's have some candy. Feel finger cramp coming on. Feed on despair and survive. Let's live in solitude. Solitude makes people stronger. Soren, all right. I'll probably swing by around after this and I start cooking dinner.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's no like secret thing left. We're at the true end.
I'm just taking it in. Oh, cool. I'm excited, whatever it is. Is it going to be a theme tonight? There's light at the end of the tunnel. Game, go wild. Scream if you need to. Fight for what's important
Also,
to you.
I feel like it was hard going all this time trying to hide the phrase ending E from you.
Take it one step at a time. Let's calm down. Stay optimistic. Just do better next time. You'll be fine if you stay calm.
Like, I don't know how well I succeeded, but my intention was that like you would finish ending D and then like have the understanding that it was over, and then like you would be surprised at.
I was absolutely surprised. I mean, I wasn't surprised that they would start talking. Like it felt very Yoko Taro for there to be a little bit more. I thought what it was going to do was going to prompt me to delete my save because that's what they were talking about. I love the flip on Replicant where Replicant is like, hey, you're going to destroy everything that came before. and you're gonna have to deal with that. And this is a much more
Mhm.
hopeful, like, hey, we're about to delete
Yeah,
it, and we're actually going to try and do a last ditch effort to save everybody.
Yeah, this time, like, we were fighting to preserve.
Yep.
And that, I think, is a much more meaningful ending. Yeah, so it like Replicant, I do love Replicant, and like I think I think it's a pretty good game story overall, but like Automata is the one that like is really special.
I'm confident in my shooting abilities. Why? Because I want to help. The Heavenly Plains, Moon, Utopia.
Some of that's Drakengard shit.
Oh, okay. Avalanche and Sod. Seafront. Forest of Myth, the Airy, the Tower, Copied City. These are all. Oh, you know what? Xenoblade reference.
Pod 042 to player. Please respond to this query. You, faithful player of this title, have lost your life multiple times to make it this far.
Okay.
You have faced crushing hardship and suffered greatly for it. Do you have any interest in helping the weak?
Absolutely.
Selecting this option enables you to save someone somewhere in the world. However, in exchange, you will lose all of your save data.
Yeah.
You didn't think we weren't gonna do it.
Alright, alright.
Total stranger, in spite of
Of
the
course.
person you save will be selected at random. As a result, this person, who cries out for help even as we speak, may be someone you intensely dislike. Do you still wish to help?
I love this so
You worked
much.
so hard to unlock debug mode and chapter select, but they will no longer be available to you. Do you
I've never
still
used
wish
a
to
debug
help?
mode.
You may not receive thanks for your efforts. Some may say that your efforts are purely for show. Do you still wish to help? And you are truly, truly sure about Very well. In exchange for all of your data, I will convey your will to this world.
So we obviously they pulled this trick a second time.
Yep.
But I think they found a way to make it more meaningful this time.
Absolutely.
I think they found a way to make it hit harder.
I
because
think it's so much better than the first time.
not just like the idea of it, but every single person whose name showed up in that credit sequence to help you is someone that gave up their save to be here. The only currency in this world that matters. This is the only thing that really means anything to you in the real world. The time you spent here, the proof of your time here, and everything that you did to get here. Giving that up, because even if you know it's all just a game and you know it's all scripted, the choice to give it up for the sake of that means that some part of you believes in it. And every single person whose name showed up there also believes in it.
Yeah.
And I think that is the best possible way they could have ended it.
All of your data has been deleted.
And you finish the game and you're like, I want to be
so,
one of the people
we
that
must
help
say
somebody
goodbye.
else.
Yeah.
I feel a slight amount of sadness.
It is time for the final words.
Affirmative.
To all of you who spent time with this game, thank you. Thank you for playing.
You're welcome, Yoko Taro. And all the other developers. Whoa! Whoa! Okay. Holy shit.
I think, in my opinion, ending E is the single greatest sequence that a video game has ever done.
Holy shit. I mean, I'd also say like Outer Wilds ending is incredible.
Yeah, it's up. They're both up there.
They're both up there. I love the ending to Earthbound as well.
Yeah, I think they're all in the same conversation.
Yeah. I mean, I was getting a lot of
Commander's
Earthbound
put me in
ending
charge of your
vibes
maintenance, ma'am.
from ending E.
A
That
little
means
bit.
I'll be performing regular checks on you from now on.
And also not to overshadow ending D,
anyone
because
is
I do
listening to
really like
this,
ending D.
There's something I need you to
I
do.
especially love the line where 9S says, you know, he no longer has any reason to hate the machines. Maybe he never did in the first place.
Yeah.
And like I do want to acknowledge that I love ending D as well, but ending E is just, it's everything. It's everything.
And I mean, yeah, ending E is so good. That was phenomenal. I can't believe one of my favorite sequences of the video game is basically just the shooting of credits from Smash Brothers Melee.
Yeah. It's just so good.
Oh my god.
And the added meaning that Weight of the World has to it, and everything,
and cycling through the different languages as well as you're like reading the
beautiful this world
the messages
Commander's
of
put me in charge of your maintenance, ma'am.
of people from around the world.
That means
Yeah.
I'll be
also
performing regular
impactful.
checks on.
And the choice also to, like, it shows you the translation, obviously, but it also shows you the original language that the message was in as well, as a, like, to really, like, sell the feeling of how this is a global unifying experience. And, you know, again, it's, you know, giving up your save file there. The save file is the only currency that matters here. Everything else is, like, none of the in-game currency means anything. None of, like, the intangible stuff that happens in the game means anything. Your, like, the progress that you made and the record that you were here, that's what means something. And the fact that all of those people choose to give that up for the sake of being there to help another player, it's everything.
Yeah.
And all in service of making sure that despite everything that we've seen here, we get that happy ending. We work together to get it. And it's so profoundly meaningful to me.
That's the thing that Yukotawa is really good at, is being able to go as deep as possible into despair to make that rise back into hope feel all the more earned and meaningful. Razzle Dazzle says, I love the switch from what am I fighting for to what am I living for. Indeed, I love the idea of, like, you start the game and every Yorha android knows exactly what they're doing, what they're fighting for. They know their purpose, and then throughout the course of the game, your purpose completely gets destroyed. Then you find new purpose, but also, like, it's revenge. It's kind of self-destructive, but by the complete ending of ending E, you just rediscover a purpose again, but it's one of hope, it's one of rebuilding, it's one of maybe potentially going through all that same suffering again, or building a new future, whatever that looks like.
Yeah,
it's really good.
And really that ending line too, like, you know, the possibility of a new future also exists.
Yep.
A future is not given to you. It's something that you must take for yourself.
Right.
It's even like one more beautiful theme to add on top of it is that you can't sit around and wait
Androids
for
were
that
designed
better
to
future
protect
to
their
come to
human
you.
master.
You need to stand up and do something about it. And there's so much to it.
Absolutely.
Yeah, Razzle Dazzle says, if you I recommend listening to the Japanese version specifically of Weight of the World. I agree with that, because the performer puts so much emotion into it. It's amazing.
All right, I'll put that down. Weight of the World, Japanese. Is that on Spotify? I'm guessing.
Yeah, the whole soundtrack's on Spotify, and that, you know, so you'll find all 4 versions of Weight of the World: English, Japanese, Chaos Language, and ending E,
and the chorus.
And you'll find Song of the Ancients, Atonement.
Nice.
And
oh man.
yeah.
Oh wow. Okay. I'm gonna have to sit with this. I'm not sure if I like Replicant or Automata more. I definitely like
Well,
the
don't worry.
ending.
Got more time with Replicant.
Fuck.
If you're up for it.
Still one more bit. Yeah. Yeah.
So,
Oof.
so the solace that I will give you is that when I've told you what it takes to get ending E in Replicant, I have lied a little bit. But I can't tell you anymore because that would be spoilers.
All right. Do we think that E will be a one stream or several stream affair?
The actual content itself is like an hour. But the process of getting there kind of depends on how much you bother to engage with Act 1 again, or if you just want to speedrun through it.
I will probably rewatch most of the cutscenes, as long as they're significant to kind of establishing the story, just so I can remember what happens. And get
I
a
will
feel
say,
for it.
up until the moment that the new content starts, and it will be very obvious when it starts. But up until that moment, nothing is different.
Okay.
Like you don't need to be
That
looking
means I'll
for
be performing
anything that's
regular
changed.
checks on you from now on.
But it
I kind
has
of
been
enjoyed
like several
Yeah,
months.
it's been a long time. Like it's been 9 months since you've seen that part.
Yeah.
If you
So I don't know. If you were to skip cutscenes and rush through everything, I'm confident that we could be done in one more stream. But it's up to how long you want to do it.
I'm gonna say let's expect 2 streams, just in case.
Yeah. And I'll also tell you, it's not as good as what we just did. It's not.
I didn't have a whole lot of expectation for it to be as good. Like that was some of the best shit I've seen in a video game just now.
But to give Replicant Ending E credit where it's due, it's not just something they made for the remake. It's a short story that was written in the book, the one that I've had behind me and we've been going into every now and then.
Yeah.
The whole time. It was there from the beginning. And I believe was meant to be. I also like Replicant E. I like it a lot. It's just not as good as Automata E.
Perhaps we're not so different after
So like it's always been
Pod
canon.
153.
It's always been the intended
you to
ending, and it's
halt all
just now
logical
that they
thought
finally got to make it part of the video game. So, and I do like it. I just don't like it as much as Automata's ending E. So I just want to I think you'll like it. I think you specifically, based on how you felt about the ending of Replicant, will like it.
Yeah.
It's just I don't think it's. I think we've peaked right here tonight, and you're also probably going to feel like that was nice, but it wasn't worth redoing so much of Act 1.
Right. Which is opposite of how I feel about Automata, where it's like I want to, maybe not soon, but in a year or two, come back to Automata, play it through within a week, get the full experience, and really try and enjoy it again, because I feel like there's so much there.
Yeah, and I the first time I did Ending E, how enthralling it was to me. I don't know if I've ever I've never had the opportunity to feel that in a game again. Honestly, maybe Outer Wilds ending. Honestly, it gives me the same kind of vibe as that.
Yeah.
And God, I can't imagine playing those two games so close to each other.
I think right now I'm feeling that Replicant had a story that I'm more affected by. If we're talking about the meat of the story, not taking in the endings. I feel like the ending of Replicant, outside of Route B, we're all pretty poor. If not awful, then lacking something.
I can more or less agree with that. I think at the end of the day, I do like Emil, Kaine, and Nier more than 2B, 9S,
Yes.
and A2.
Yes. Yeah. Like 9S feels like a completely different character by the end of it.
9S I think is the strongest character in Automata.
Yeah.
So and the best performance Kyle McCarley's ever given in his fucking life.
He also benefits from being like having the entire screen time for the entire game.
Yeah.
Whereas 2B kind of stops by the end of the start of Route C, and
and A2 shows up so late.
Yeah, A2 shows up really late and has some stuff going on with her, but like it's ultimately a atonement story finding resolution after failing the like the androids that we never get to see unless we watch the anime,
the stage play,
or
originally.
the stage play. Like it's a little ridiculous.
Someday I'm gonna sit down and watch the stage play. I don't know when, but someday.
You don't like 2B dying halfway? Usually I love that type of thing. I respect that they had the guts to go for it.
I also think like that scene of the logic virus taking over is like the playable sequence leading up to it. And then the handoff of the playable character slot to A2, that whole thing is so fucking good.
It is good, but I'm not sure if they completely landed the plane there, because I feel like A2 is a lot weaker than 2B.
I don't know if that's true. I think that's just most of the time you spent playing as 2B was with low-level enemies.
No, I'm not talking about the actual
oh, like as a character.
As a character.
Yeah.
Like I just don't feel as much for A2.
And that moment's kind of strongest like when you're when you're imagining everything that A2 could be rather than when you know.
Yeah,
by the
exactly.
end.
Exactly. In the moment it feels good. Otacat's correct, but A2 doesn't carry the rest on her own. It's exactly how I feel.
Also says it's also really funny that so many people stop after Route A.
I don't want to
completely miss the fact the main character dies.
I don't know. I imagine that if you're the kind of person who's heard the buzz about Nier Automata and you're playing it, like outside of the people who played it on release date, you've got to know that there's multiple endings.
You would think. I do know someone that like played it a couple months later after like me and a bunch of other people like were blown away by it, and they stopped at ending A.
Russ, I hear it way more than you would expect. So people know now. Yeah.
No, like people like nowadays, people still stop at ending A because they don't like they see credits roll and they say, "Yeah, I got an ending. That's enough for me." They will not listen if I there are people that just do not listen.
Or people are going onto like forums, onto Twitter, onto Reddit and being like, wow, Nier Automata was pretty cool, but this ending sucks. And then do people just
also
like explain to them, hey, you got to keep playing the video game?
Also super fun how if you go read reviews of this game, you can tell who didn't play past
okay. I need to understand. I need to know if the embargo details ever mentioned that, like...
The video game says after you get ending A that the story is not over. It says it right there on screen.
Oh, shit. Well, do they understand that to be a post-game? Like an optional post-game? Or do they... Is it...
I don't know.
Yeah.
And I've never seen the review embargo, so I couldn't tell you what it said, but...
Because there are plenty of games that have told me you can
I've
keep
seen
playing.
the review embargo for the Switch version, but the Switch version was years later, so it doesn't count.
Right. Okay, I'm gonna hand it off now. I'm going to go make myself dinner.
Host Ren.
We can... Holy shit. Sorry.
Or raid. We can do a raid.
We can raid.
Saren's probably got those turned off, actually.
Well, we can at least try.
We can try. But yeah, I'm gonna peek into Saren's stream. It's Movie Monday tonight, so I don't know if I'm gonna.
It's Saren MCN, right?
Yes. I don't know if I'm gonna like give my full attention to Saren.
Yeah, the Target channel has the same grades.
Also, it's a Jackie tonight. I'll watch another Jackie. So
Jackie what? Oh, Jackie Chan?
Yeah.
That time
Jackie
of year.
Chan is the theme of this season of Movie Monday. And we had a Jackie last week. So I don't know.
Okay, well, y'all have fun. Good night, everyone. Thank you so much again, Melanie, for carrying us through this and getting me to play this video game.
I'm glad that you enjoyed it.
I loved it. Loved it. Phenomenal. Okay. Good night, everyone.
Good night.